Recording. Have a recording deficiency.
Let's come to our center. See if I can be tempted away from this beautiful view. Let everything be exactly as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Complete allowance. Just be here now. Experiencing what is. Lesson 90. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me realize today that the problem is always some form of grievance that I would cherish.
Amazing.
Let me also understand that the solution is always a miracle with which I let the grievance be replaced. Today, I would remember the simplicity of salvation, the simplicity of salvation by reinforcing the lesson that there is one problem and one solution. The problem is a grievance. The solution is a miracle. And I invite the solution to come to me through my forgiveness of the grievance and my welcome of the miracle that takes its place. Specific applications of this idea might be in these forms. This presents a problem to me, which I would have resolved. This presents a problem to me, which I would have resolved. The miracle behind this grievance will resolve it for me. Mm. The miracle behind this grievance will resolve it for me. The answer to this problem is the miracle that it conceals. The answer to this problem is the miracle that it conceals. Mm.
Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Mhm. Let me recognize, God, show me that my problems have been solved. I seem to have problems only because I am misusing time. Let's repeat that several times in our minds. I seem to have problems only because I'm misusing time. Yeah. When you say this sentence, just notice the responses that happens in you. What is the reaction to this sentence? I seem to have problems only because I'm misusing time. Mhm. I believe that the problem comes first, and time must elapse before it can be worked out. This is not how it's in truth. I believe that the problems comes first, and a time must elapse before it can be worked out. I do not see the problem and the answer as simultaneous in their occurrence. I do not see the problem and the answer as simultaneous in their occurrence. Mm, that is because I do not yet realize, which I will soon, that God has placed the answer together with the problem, so they cannot be separated by time. Holy Spirit will teach me this if I will let Him. Holy Spirit, Spirit of wholeness, will teach me this if I will let Him. Beautiful. And I will understand it is impossible that I could have a problem which has not been solved already. The total mind bender. So this is where it gets important. So think of all your little petty little things that are going on, which we call a problem. Or this is where the application has to kick in. Yeah. But think of anything that bugs you, even minutely. Block sinuses or whatever. And then say, I need not wait for this to be resolved. It's just a habit of waiting. I need not wait for this to be resolved. You can be free and happy and not wait until it's resolved. You can be free already. Think of another thing. Minor irritation, major karma drama, impossible situations, the best. And say, I need not wait for this to be resolved. But I do, but I do. No, you don't. Beautiful. Think of another one. Gotta do it. The application's absolutely essential. When you got one, look at it briefly, very specifically, feel it, experience it, and go, the answer to this problem is already given me if I will accept it. The answer to this problem is already given me if I will accept it. And just let it go and move on to the next one. As soon as you have one, say, and the answer to this problem is already given me if I will accept it. Now I step back and let it be shown to me. And it will come unexpectedly when you're least trying to figure it all out. And let's do one more. Think about it briefly, specifically, and say, time cannot separate this problem from its solution. Time cannot separate this problem from its solution. Let me recognize that the problem is always some form of grievance I would cherish. Also, let me understand that the solution is always a miracle with which I let the grievance be replaced. Let miracle replace all grievances. God, help me, let me see how to do this. Show me. Let me understand. You're talking to God, Holy Spirit, whoever can hear you. Let me understand that the solution is always a miracle with which I let the grievance be replaced. Today, I will remember the simplicity of salvation, but reinforcing the lesson that there is one problem, one solution. The problem is the grievance. The solution is a miracle. And I invite the solution. Yeah. I invite what? I invite solution. I invite the solution to come to me through my forgiveness of the grievance. This is the part that I can do. for my forgiveness of grievance and my welcome of the miracle which takes its place. All right, guys, you want to read some of your favorite lines from the last review lessons? The floor is open. You're beautiful people.
I want all of heaven and only heaven as God wills me to have.
Mm.
For all of you, too.
Thank you.
I am under no laws but God's.
That's something we have in common.
We are under no laws but God's.
Beautiful.
God's will is my will. I don't have another will. There is no will but God.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Today, I would remember the simplicity of salvation by reinforcing the lesson that there is one problem and one solution.
Mm.
And sorry.
Chantal's going, give her a wave, quick, 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 quick. Go, Donnie.
And I invite the solution to come to me through my forgiveness of the grievance and my welcome of the miracle that takes its place.
Mm. So let's celebrate this last review by today setting up that little alarm thing, little reminder on every 15 minutes. That's a challenge. And also that you not only hear the ping, but you also grab the lesson and actually look at something in it. And particularly these little sayings that are there in italics, this presents a problem to me. and apply it to whatever is going on in that moment and actually do it. Like give it those 2 minutes or 1 minute. And of course, if you're in the middle of a conversation, just smile when you hear that ding going on and you know that you are doing it anyway. Yeah. So let's give this an amazing go. I did it yesterday. It was just the best. Just the best. It's incredible. It is so incredible what it does. Like every time it pinged, I just cracked up laughing, like this uproarious laughter, like, hey, do you remember God? Oh shit, yeah, of course I do. So anyway, let's give it a best shot today, yeah? Or tomorrow for some of you. All right, darlings. Thank you so, so much. Thanks for coming. Oh, it's the most beautiful place to come to in the morning. And yeah, thank you.
So much love.
Thank you,
you, guys.
Cole.
Take care.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, so beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Thank
Best
you,
day.
everyone.
See you at the Course of
Beautiful.
Love in an hour.
Bye.
Mhm.
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Bless you.
Blessings.
I'll try to do that.
Mhm.